Hi everyone, so I'm back to show you what I'm going to be using for my Corfu album. We went for a week back in July 2022 and I have finally got around to doing it. It is now November, but yeah, I've got loads of stuff that I've all sort of grabbed from my stash and everything to get this album going. So I'll start with all this like ephemera stuff. So obviously this is the most important things. This is obviously what makes the bulk of the album come together. So, you know, I save everything, and even if we don't, you know, I do chuck a lot of stuff out, but, you know, I save everything at the time. So receipts, some business cards, flight tickets, some like restaurant flyers. This was for like a Mexican, that was really nice. Bits of table mats, that sometimes I'm too embarrassed to keep the whole thing, so I'll just rip a piece off. You know, more receipts, leaflets from attractions. This was our car hire slip. More receipts. They're a bit crooked actually, these receipts. Didn't realise how badly I kept these. But yeah, to be fair, I don't normally keep receipts unless they are of something really special. Parking. I had to think what that was. More receipts. This was a message from our hotel just to say, you know, can I have a car basically, so something like that. More boarding passes, wrappers from food, more receipts, not receipts, business cards, flight tickets, napkins, little bags that came for like with postcards and things, actual postcards. One we sent home and one will go in my album sort of thing, so one's got my address on it. And then luggage things. So yeah, and then I've also got this plug-in list that I always do for every trip, but I hardly ever put them in, but I keep it anyway. So yeah, so that's like the ephemera sort of side of things. And then I have, I think, 140 photos, could be more, could be less, and another boarding pass, and another card. Oh god, there's more. That's from our hotel the night before. So yeah, so then I do have all these photos. So as I said, I've got about between 140 and 160 to do, and I think I've just put them in order, so I'll try not to, you know, move them. But yeah, loads of lovely beach photos to be scrapbooking for our July holiday. So yeah, so that's all the photos. And then they were all from Tesco's, so I get my prints from Tesco's because they are cheap. They're 5p per print, which I find really reasonable. So I order from them quite a lot. So then this is all the, sorry, you can see my tripod. Woohoo, legs. For some reason my camera's been a bit funny today. So I've just gone with it. So yeah, so this is all the stuff that I'm going to be using for the album. So I'll tidy it up a little bit and start from the bottom. So it took me a while to figure out what design, what colours, all that sort of stuff to go with for this album, but I finally decided on like a beachy blue and sand sort of colours. So I'm taking this paper pad. This is what I'm going to be using for the album. It's the Take Me to the Ocean paper pad by Craft Sensations. It's actually quite new in my stash compared to some of the other ones, but I just thought it was really nice. I like the colours. It's not too tropical, because Corfu's not a tropical island. It's just a very pretty Greek island, so it has lovely beaches and stuff, but I didn't want it just focus on the beach. Like, I wanted some of these sandy colours as well, because I have lots and lots of just blue ocean paper, but I wanted a bit more sort of sand effect in there as well. So I've got that one. I've also got somewhere in this pile the 6x6 as well, so I have the one in the mini, so that's quite cute. So I've got it in both sizes. So because I'm using this album, I'm not using a 12x12 for this album. I'm using a 8x8, I believe. This is from Wilko's. I got it a few years ago, and it's got really a nice amount of paper. It's got its random spare piece of paper for some reason, but it's got loads of paper in there that I think I can, you know, use the majority of for this album, because it is a big album. But I've just decided not to do a 12 by 12 just because I do a lot of 12 by 12, so I thought I'd do a mix up and do an 8 by 8 for this album, because I haven't done one of those since we went to Belfast, I think, and I enjoyed that actually. So yeah, so I'm going to be using this album from Wilko's, and it was only like £4 or something. So that's my paper and my albums. So sticker wise, I've got these 2 sticker books out. These are both from Craft Sensations. This one's the newer one, this is one of the older ones. But because we're going with a beachy sort of holiday vibe, there's a few sort of ones here, hopefully it sort of shows you better, that are like mustardy, sandy sort of colours, and I just thought they were quite nice. I haven't used many of those, these ones here, so I thought I could use some of the holidays and relax and stuff, because it's got that nice sort of sandy orangey sort of colour stickers on there. I'm not going to rip it out. Sometimes I do take the pages out, but I try to keep them together really, otherwise it gets a bit messy. And then this one actually has, and I think they do link, this one has bits that actually really coordinate and match the paper. So this is ideal really. So this has just got some actual stickers that are similar to the paper and the colours obviously. So it's got like little journaling ones as well as bigger ones, and it's got little tabs and little word stickers and stuff. So they're perfect. So I want to get those out for this album as well. There might be some other bits and pieces on there that I wanted, but I mainly got them for them too. So they will make up some of my stickers. Because we saw lots and lots of cats whilst we were there, I wanted to use some of these stickers from Paper Chase. I'll probably use the sandy sort of coloured ones, orangey ones, brown ones, just to go with it, but we saw lots of cats, so I wanted to use up some of my cat stickers that I have, because I have loads. And then these are some ones from Sticko. I wanted to use the greeny ones, probably won't use the purple ones for these ones, I've already used the orange ones, but I wanted to use the sort of greeny bluey ones for this album there, so I got those out. I got some Jolie's Boutique stickers, ones with flip-flops on. They're almost like clear, so it's hard to show on camera, but yeah, they've got loads of little word stickers inside the flip-flops, and they're just like a nice blue green. It does have pink in there, which will throw me probably, but I still think it's quite a nice sticker to use. So that's that one. And then these ones I'm not too sure on, but I got them out anyway. They're very just typical, they're only from Poundland, just beach stickers. They're only 50p, but I thought I could use maybe the blue bits, maybe even the yellows, I'm not sure. I just got them out because obviously I want to try and use them. I have used some before, but I just thought I could try and get some done on some beach pages on this album. And then I have this stray sticker sheet again that came from Sticko that I got from eBay, and they've just got some nice sort of green and orangey and blue sort of stickers. Not sure about these darker mahogany sort of purpley ones, but yeah, I could probably get away with using these sandy coloured ones. Road trip, because obviously we went on a little road trip as well, so yeah, I'll try and use as much as I can of those. I do like looking through my stash and trying to get rid of bits, because obviously some things have been in there for too long. Label wise, I've got quite a few sort of labels, so I'm going to try and use up these. There's not many there at all, there's probably about 7 or 8 in there, but then I might try and use up these amazing ones, just for little base layers underneath, you know, just to add a little bit to it. These only came from the range and they were like £1. I've already used, as you can see, I've used quite a bit of the other ones. Then I have these ones, these are from Dovecraft. I want to use these ones here and this love heart as well. I could probably do some journaling on that, and there's quite a few of them. I don't know, you won't be able to see because it's in plastic, but they're so thin, but there's lots there, so hopefully I can use them. I might even be able to use that colour as well on there. So they're little tiny little sticky notes. And then I also have this one. This came from Neon Sheep. Again, I wanted to use these orangey ones for some journaling. Could use that, I don't know, no, I'm not too sure about this colour, I'll have to see, but orange definitely, I wanted to sort of include that in there, maybe in these flowers, we'll see. So yeah, so that's that one. And then the last things I got for sticky notes was these. So these came from IKEA. I've used a few of them before. They've got like fish on one side. I used them for my Vietnam album. But I wanted to use the blue. So I'm going to go through. I've actually done that quite a few times already, just use the blue ones. So yeah, so I'll start from these ones here because all these ones I've used the blue ones already. Might even use the gold. I don't know. See how I feel with it, but it's nice to have a little bit of space for journaling and stuff. So I'll use those up for some journaling. And then other little labels that I've got that are not for journaling and stuff. I picked out these. These are from like a label pack from Craft Sensations that I've just popped out. So they're not sticky or anything. They're just like die cuts as such, but they're a bit dark, but I thought they were quite nice because it had the sandy sort of tone on there. And then these are from a newer label pack from Craft Sensations. It just says Hello Summer again because it's got the nice sort of orangey in there and the blue with the water. There's just 5 of them, I believe. Yep, 5. So I popped those out. Then I've got a stencil. This has come from Echo Park that I haven't used. It's from the Undersea Adventures. And I just loved it. I don't really buy stencils. The first stencil I've actually bought from Echo Park or any sort of American brand. But I thought it was nice. I could probably, you know, do some inking over the top of the starfish sort of thing and making it look really pretty because it was a beach holiday. So yeah, I thought that'd be quite nice. And then little die cut sort of things. I've got these from Rosie's Studio. These are from Fanciful Collection. I'm not going to be able to use too much of these, but I thought I could use these sort of bluish ones with the gold in them. Not going to touch the purple and the pink, but everything else I can probably get away with using. Like I love that little seahorse and the anemone. So I can probably get away with using some of those. There is 128 pieces, so hopefully I can use some of those. Then I had these gem florets that I got from Poundland absolutely years ago. They're probably one of the first things I ever bought for scrapbooking. Not many left. I think I must have used some, but I want to try and use these up because they've been in my stash for about 10 years. So they need to go really in a home. And then I've got some little rhinestones. These came from the works. They're only £1, but they're little sort of turquoisey rhinestones that I hope I can use quite a few of there. You'll never be able to use all of them. I don't know why, they just don't seem to ever go down, but there is 180 of them, so hopefully I can get through some. And then I've got these tiny little, they're in this cute little head chef little bag. I don't know why it's got little chefs on them, but these came from like a I think they're supposed to be like table decorations, but they're tiny little shells. And I thought they were really cute. So there's not many of them in there, but I'll hopefully get to use those up. I do have some purple ones as well, but I'm trying to stay away from purple because I used purple in my Barcelona album, and I used to use a little bit purple in my Venice album. So I've used a lot of purple recently, so I'm done with purple at the moment. I also have this ribbon. This came with some tags and stuff. I just thought it was quite a nice adding on to the album, really, with some ribbon. And then I've got some wood veneers. So these are cute. These came from Craft Sensations. And we've got little planes and little flip-flops. So I've only got 3 planes because I must have used some. But I've got little 5 flip-flops as well, which are cute. So I wanted to use those. I might not even colour them. I do sometimes colour them, but because I want the sandy effect, they probably stay as they are. And then last things is some stamps. Oh no, I'm lying, I've got some washi tape as well. So I wanted to use some of these stamps. These are from Craft Sensations. I haven't used these at all yet. But I love these flip-flops and the shells, maybe even the starfish and stuff. So yeah, thought they were cute, and the drinks. So yeah, a few of those. And then I'm going to try and use, I haven't got any alpha stickers. I'm not sure if I'm going to get some out, but if not, I will be staying with my trusty American Craft alphas. They're upside down at the moment, but yeah, I really love these and I love the font, so probably going to use those throughout the album. And then I've got these stamps. These come from Hobbycraft. These are the Tropical Paradise stamp set. I haven't used these either, but they're just cute little tiny little ones. But I wanted to use the, not too many that I wanted. this beautiful one. I just thought that was quite cute to stamp along the bottom of something. Or there was another one I was thinking of. They're all in the back here. Maybe the ice lolly one. Maybe I'm not sure. There was one of them I was really thinking of, but I definitely want to use that one there. Maybe that one. We'll see. So yes, I got those out for some stamping. I got some sequins, which I don't normally use, but I bought this massive pack from the range, and I thought they were really nice. So I think I'm going to go with these ones for this album because I've put them against the paper. And no, sorry, I think I want to use these ones. These ones suit the water a little bit more, but we shall see. Yeah, it's just little bits and pieces. I really enjoyed using little stars I had for Venice, so I wanted some little bits to put around the page. So I thought sequins would be nice. And then the last things are my washi tape. So obviously, I normally show these first, to be fair. But the washi tapes I'm designed to use are these ones. This has come from the range, from Craft Sensations. It just says, make waves, be a mermaid and make waves, basically, which I thought was quite cute. I liked the obviously it matches, like the water and the sand. And then this is from Hobbycraft. This is just like people sunbathing, which is quite cute, for the beach. So that came from Hobbycraft. And then these two, this is probably from Paper Chase because of the thickness of it. It just matched the colours really nicely. And then I just thought I'd get a little bit of metallic. And this came from Craft Sensations as well, from a big pack from the range. So I should hopefully get through those. And yeah, that is what I'm going to be using for my Corfu album. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully the album will be coming along shortly. Thank you. Bye.